Welcome to the second video of, for us it's going to be today, for you guys it's going to be the fourth or fifth week. We are going to be saying the each goats of certain clubs that we pick out.
Yes, now we got 9 clubs. All right. We have 10 clubs that we are going to be discussing the club goats for. Actually, did you look at PSG's history?
I did not.
There isn't.
There isn't?
No. I'm okay with just doing 9 and skipping PSG.
We can do PSG. We can do our own opinion.
Okay.
It's our own opinion.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. All right. We have 10 clubs that we're going to be discussing. To go down the list quickly, we have Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester City, Juventus, PSG, and Bayern Munich. 10 clubs, 10 goats of each club. We will start off with Real Madrid.
I'm going to say, no bias here, no bias. Hugo Sanchez. It's going to have to be Ronaldo. Ronaldo's the most successful man there. I think Zidane's a close second, but I think Ronaldo won more trophies. He's all-time leading scorer for Real Madrid. I think he deserves to be the GOAT, basically.
Yeah, I have Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Their all-time leading scorer. He averaged over a goal a game when he played there, which is just ridiculous to do that for 7 or 8 seasons or however long he was there. And 4 Champions Leagues as well. Honorable mentions. I had some honorable mentions for the clubs. Iker Casillas.
Oh, yeah.
And Raul Gonzalez.
I would say Casillas is one of the best I think he is the best goalkeeper
of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah. If he's not first, he's there.
Yeah. Second, we have Barcelona.
Barcelona, there are a lot of good options. It could be anyone. It's gonna be Lionel Messi. Most goals, most assists, most appearances, 4 Champions Leagues. He won every single trophy that you can win there. And yeah, I don't think it's not really much of a debate for that club.
I'm gonna have to say the best player of all time, Lionel Messi. He scored, I think it was like 90-something goals in 1 year.
91 goals in a calendar year.
91 goals in a calendar year. Who else could do that but Messi? I think Messi's the best player that Barcelona's ever had.
Ronaldo in the Saudi League.
Messi won everything there. Everything. He deserved everything there, and I'd say he's the best player in Barcelona's history.
I would agree. Number 3 is Manchester United. I had 2.
Okay.
I couldn't choose between the 2. I also had some honorable mentions, but between the 2, I had Ryan Giggs and Wayne Rooney. Giggs was first in assists, had 164 goals. He won the Premier League 13 times and had 2 FA Cups and 2 Champions Leagues with United. Rooney had 253 goals, 145 assists, won 5 Premier Leagues, 4 League Cups, and a Champions League as well.
Was for Rooney?
Yeah.
I'm also going to say Rooney. He's the best player there. He did score a very fabulous goal against City. I'm going to have to say Wayne Rooney.
I think he gets
People
don't understand how good he was for so long. I think it's kind of because he retired early.
But he does get hate because he did say he slept with Everton PJs while he was at United.
Yeah.
Is next City?
Yeah, we'll go to Manchester City next.
For City, I would have to say Sergio Kun Aguero. Because He won a lot of titles there. He won the title in the last minute. And
I think if that was the only goal he scored for
Heath,
City, he'd still be in the conversation.
because he was a big part of the teams that won so many titles for them after years of disappointment. And I'm pretty sure he's the top leading scorer in City history.
He is. I had Aguero as well, all-time leading scorer, 5-time Premier League, 6-time League Cup. My honorable mention was Vincent Kompany.
Yeah.
He had 4 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups, 4 League Cups.
That's our captain.
Yeah, he was the captain that led them to greatness. He was he's certainly in the conversation.
Next club.
Yeah, we have Liverpool.
I think it's going to be Steven Gerrard. I know he was one of the reasons they didn't win one title. It's one title. But I think Steven Gerrard was the best midfielder in his time. And for the club to have him as a special player in their hearts, I think Steven Gerrard deserves to be the best player Liverpool has ever had.
Yeah. First in assists for them. Scored almost 200 goals for the club. 2 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, 1 a Champions League. It can't be anyone else. Honorable mention, Jamie Carragher. Not bad. Not bad career for him.
7-0.
Our next choice club, is Chelsea.
Okay.
I'll go first. I have John Terry.
Ooh.
He had the most appearances. He won 5 Premier Leagues, 5 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, a Champions League. Really close with him and Frank Lampard. But I think the only reason that I chose Terry is because Lampard went to City after, which I know isn't like a big rivalry or whatever. It's not like going to Arsenal from Chelsea. But yeah, that's my main pick in John Terry, my honorable mention.
I have 2, but I'm gonna do Frank Lampard as the GOAT because he very great center midfielder, okay coach.
He could have been a bit better,
Yeah, but I feel like he doesn't get a lot of praise because he was in the shadow of Steven Gerrard at the time. But I do think he's the best. For my honorable mention, I do have Petr Cech. Great goalkeeper. Played for a very long time. Made a lot of great saves.
He was fantastic. Next up, we have our final Premier League club, Arsenal, who just scored against Sporting at the time of recording. I think this one is fairly simple. It's got to be Thierry Henry. He has the most goals and assists. He won 2 Premier Leagues.
Was he part of the?
He's part of the Invincibles team. Had 3 FA Cups. He was the top goal scorer in the Premier League 4 times with Arsenal. He was a game changer for them.
I'm gonna have to say Thierry Henry too. Great player for club and country. Every team he went to, he was the best. But I feel like he gets more praise at Arsenal than every.
Yeah, that's where he's team. Like that's his home when you think about his career. Next up, we have Juventus. Let you go first.
Oh, another goalkeeper, Gianluigi Buffon, like World Cup winner for Italy, played for Juventus for a very long time. I'm pretty sure he leads the club in clean sheets.
Yeah, he does. He had 322 clean sheets.
Just the best,
for Juventus.
Best goalkeeper Italy could ever have.
Yeah, he won the league 10 times with Juventus, 5 League Cups, As I said, 322 clean sheets. It's not really a debate in my eyes. I wanted to give an honorable mention to Del Piero, who was first in goals and assists and won the league 6 times. But it's tough to compete with.
I'm also going to give to Pirlo, Andres Pirlo, honorable mentions to him.
Yeah, what a player. Number 9, we have Paris Saint-Germain. This one was a lot tougher for me because they don't have a huge history. And I was choosing between 2 players who aren't I guess they're greats of their generation, at least. I think one is probably an all-timer. I was choosing between Thiago Silva and Edison Cavani. I believe Cavani is their all-time leading scorer, and Silva commanded that midfield for a pretty good amount of time, and they deserve their respect for the club.
I'm gonna say Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Man was an animal when he was at PSG, and the way PSG is struggling now, and how he said this team would never go past the quarterfinal round or win the title, the Champions League title, if I'm not there. And he's proven himself right because they are struggling to make it past the semifinals or the quarterfinals. So I think it's going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
When Zlatan speaks, you listen, and when Zlatan says something, you agree with it. Finally, we have Bayern Munich to end things. This one was pretty tough as well.
I'm going to say the best defender they've ever had. I think left back, or I think he played right back and center defensive mid. I would say Philipp Lahm.
I had him in my honorable mentions.
I feel like when you hear Philipp Lahm, you just think of Bayern. You think of Germany. You think of championships he's won. You think of great defensive plays that he's had. I think Philipp Lahm is mine.
Yeah, when you think of him at Bayern, you think of him winning everything. That has to be one. I had Thomas Muller. And I think the main reason I had Muller is because he's still there. So he'll get even more than what he currently has. He has 11 league titles. He has 2 Champions Leagues. He has 6 League Cups. Honorable mentions for me were Lahm, Beckenbauer, Gerd Muller, and Manuel Neuer. All right, pretty straight and to the point, but that was our club goats for 10 of the top clubs in the world. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Click somewhere. And yeah, thank you. Peace out.